So welcome back. So what we have here is a seat riser. We're not going to do an unboxing or whatever else. So basically what the seat riser does is exactly what it says. It rises the seat up and back for taller riders. Like I said, first modification right here was this support that prevents your pegs from bending in when you jump or something like this. And so now we are going to prep the bike for a bigger rider. Yeah, we're going to fix the bike. And this is going to, like I said, raise the seat up and back. So let's get all this on there. And this is what happens with cheap tools. I mean, look at that thing. It is wrecked. Gotta find another one. So here is the finished product. The bike actually looks bigger. It looks bigger, which is surprising. Now, I like this kit, but there were a few problems. And let's talk about them. Well, actually, let's talk about some of the problems first. I did this without Loctite. It's something I usually use. As you can see, the bolts have like their shift points on it. They've changed, obviously. So when I get my Loctite, I ordered also a pen, a paint pen. That'll go on here, you know, with the Loctite. Get some proper tools. My Allen keys all stripped out. They're just terrible. This thing right here, you have to disconnect this. I'm not really sure if I should just take it off altogether. I just left it on. It's not gonna play with, you know, or hit anything with the bike itself in terms of suspension, so it's fine. Some of the problems I ran into, besides that robot over there being stupid, this wire right here. I don't know what this wire goes to. There's literally no lights or anything on the back of my thing. I think it's just a wire, like on some of the other models, they have the license plates here. I have the license plates down here. And so that was the lights for the turn signals one night. Anyway, this wire was a real problem. It pulled loose. I gotta tape it back down. Give me a second to turn this stupid robot off. You know, obviously the robot waits until I'm filming to like make the most noise possible. Stupid thing. It's like gets stuck in a corner over there every single time. I don't know why it goes over there. The robot is dumb as a bag of rocks. So anyway, back to the problems. This wire, it pulled loose. I want to tape it down some more, you know. There's no need to. I mean, it's good where it is, but I'm going to do it anyway. This latch thing here. So now, obviously, the battery is, you know, in a higher spot, so you need to get the lift kit here for the battery also. This was exposed. So basically, when it closed, it looked like this. And it, of course, closed a little bit more tough. But it was exposed. There's just no cover for it. So this little rubber thing that is like right here where your new bump stop thing goes. This, one second, let me open this again. There's another issue. So when you want to open this, because it's under a lot of pressure from this pad inside here, you can't open it one-handed anymore. You have to push down and then turn the key. Man, everything's being difficult. These push pads, they really put a lot of pressure on the battery, which is a good thing. You don't want it flying out of here, but it makes it hard to open this. So that little rubber piece right here was attached underneath here. You have to pull that out in order to install this pad. And when you install that, as you can see, the screws, they force this open. So what I did was I just took this little rubber pad from here and I glued it here, or not glued it, but I screwed it in there, and it sort of makes a little quasi cover over it. I just don't want a bunch of sand and dirt flying in there too easy. You know, I suppose it's not that bad. Put some WD-40 on it and you'll be safe. But just to keep the, you know, and look half decent, I put this on there. But as you can see, it's crooked. I tried, guys. I tried. I'm sure there's a kit out there for this, but this is what I got, so this is what I'm dealing with. So this is like my little makeshift flap made from a little piece here. Yeah, that was another problem. What else was there? The instructions. Let me get them. The instructions, although interesting, they're not very clear. They're not very comprehensive. It's probably best to watch a YouTube video. I did it on my own. Otherwise, I'm kind of happy. Also, another thing here, your battery. This obviously you're making alterations to your bike, so you're gonna run into some things. There's gonna be changes, and so it's a little bit harder to see your battery charge down there. You know, because the angle of this has changed and everything. It's not flush with the battery anymore. Maybe it's just an excuse to get a 72-volt battery, you know, throw it in there. But whatever. The bike feels better to be on. It's a little bit more difficult to mount. It is higher, so that's what it looks like, the finished product. I wanted chrome. They didn't have chrome, but whatever, black works. Black like me. And yeah, so that kit, I got some handlebars coming in because I'm a tall guy, you know, so that's gonna raise up the handlebar. I'm gonna drop the pegs a bit, so these are gonna go down and back because I'm a big guy. And then after that, we're probably gonna be looking at the BAC 8000, 21-inch front, 19-inch back, and a headlight switch, so I can turn the headlights on and off. There's no need to be driving around with them on during the day, so that's probably the next things I'm gonna be doing. And then eventually, one day, a 72-volt battery. Oh, look at this. Wow, look at that, guys. So when I first got the bike, this was like really solid. So now, as you can see, there's a lot of play in the chain. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the slack out of the chain. Wow, that's pretty serious. But since I've got it just a few days ago, you can't see it on here. Yeah, 306 kilometers. So in about a week, I put 300 kilometers on this thing. I ride it every single day, guys. But I need to take that slack out of the chain. That's pretty serious. Wow. So yeah. Otherwise, that's what it looks like. Bike looks much bigger, feels bigger. Can't wait to get those new handlebars on there. The peg drops, some bigger tires, some new front suspension. But that's all time. I want the drivetrain and the power upgraded first. All right, guys.